Hello students, welcome to Saurabh Sir's classes. In our today's lecture, we are going to explain what is discriminating monopolist or what is price discrimination in case of a monopoly market. In our previous videos, we have already explained, we have already understood that what is a monopoly market and how a monopoly market works, how a monopolist sets his price, how a monopolist maximizes his profit. Now in this case, we are going to find out that what is discriminating monopolist and how a monopolist discriminates price. Now what is price discrimination? Price discrimination is basically charging different types of prices at the same time to different types of customers. A monopolist always does that. Now it may happen due to many reasons. It may happen that a doctor may charge different kind of fees to different kind of patients considering his financial conditions. A lawyer charges different price for his service. In many cases, foreigners are charged more than the home residents. So anything can happen in case of price discrimination. So price discrimination happens in case of monopoly market. Now we will analyze that how in case of price discrimination a monopolist maximizes his profit. What is his equilibrium condition? So another thing to remember here is that although he sells his products in two different markets, he discriminates the price, but the production takes place at a single plant, or we can say that the cost function is single, but there are two kind of revenue function. There will be two, there will be three, there will be four revenue functions can be seen in case of discriminating monopoly market. So for simplicity, we will consider only two discriminating prices. We will consider that a monopolist is producing a good and selling that good in two different markets. Okay, so there are two markets, market 1 and market 2. So we will consider first the revenue. Let R1 be the revenue the monopolist is generating by selling his product in the first market, and R2 is the revenue he is generating by selling his product in the second market. Now R1 Q1, R2 Q2. Now the cost function is single. The cost function would be C Q1 plus Q2. Now we have to consider the situation of profit. So we will write the profit function. Let the profit function for the first firm be pi 1. It would be R1 Q1 minus C Q1 plus Q2, and pi 2 would be R2 Q2 minus C Q1 plus Q2. Now we will differentiate both this profit function and we'll equate it equal to 0, and we'll find out that what is the profit maximizing condition, profit maximizing output. So d pi by dq1 it would be r1 dash q1 minus c dash q. So in case of q1 plus q2, we are just writing q, okay, for simplicity, and d pi 2 by dq2 it would be r2 q2 dash minus c dash q. So these are profit functions for both the firm. Now first derivative of profit for both the firms, we will equate it equal to 0, and we will find that r1 dash q1 should be equal to c dash q, and r2 dash q2 should be equal to c dash q. So what is this R1 dash, C1 dash, R2 dash? These are marginal revenue of firm 1 should be equal to marginal cost, and marginal revenue of firm 2 should be equal to marginal cost. So if we combine both these equations, we will get that for profit maximization in case of price discriminating monopolist, the equilibrium will take place where the revenue, marginal revenue from the first firm should be equal to the marginal revenue from the second firm, and that should be equal to the marginal cost of production of that particular good. So the condition which we are getting is MR1 equal to MR2 equal to MC. Now, this is not yet over. There are still some stones to be unturned. Simply writing MR1 equal to MR2 equal to MC does not mean that the price in both the market where the monopolist is selling his good will be same. No. The price may differ, because if you remember in our previous video, we have found the relation between marginal revenue, price and price elasticity. A huge factor is price elasticity. How and what price will be charged in a market depends on the price elasticity to a large extent. A monopolist thinks about price elasticity while charging a price. So let us write down this. Price charged in the first market. Price charged in the first market 1 minus 1 by elasticity of price in the first market should be equal to price charged in the second market multiplied by 1 minus 1 by price elasticity in the second market, and this should be equal to the marginal cost. Okay, so for analyzing the price, we are not writing this thing now. Do you remember that from where this thing is coming? In our previous video, we have deducted that marginal revenue is equal to P1 minus 1 by EP. Do you remember that? Yes. So this was the relation. So from here, this relation we are writing this. In case of P, we are writing P1. In case of EP, we are writing EV1. Same in case of the second market. Okay, students. So if now we will consider some cases. Okay, if EP1 is equal to EP2, suppose this and these are equal, what will happen? So let us do, if EP1 equal to EP2 equal to E, then we can replace this EP1 and EP2 with E. So our equation will look something like this. This portion will cancel out each other, so prices will be same. Prices will be same in both the market only if the elasticity of price is same in both the market. If the elasticity of price differs in any of the market, then the price is not going to be the same in both the market. So this was our first case. Now second case. Suppose price elasticity in the first market is greater than in the second market, then what will happen? See, if this thing is greater than this thing, okay, so let us take an example and do it. Let EP1 is equal to 0.5 and EP2 is equal to 0.4. Okay, so what will happen? This thing will become 1 minus 1 by 0.5, so it will be 1 minus 2 minus 1, and this will become 1 minus 1 by 0.4, so 1 minus 1.5. So price cannot be negative. We have taken an example for explaining the thing. So see, this elasticity portion, this thing is more in case of first firm and less in case of second firm. So the price would be minus P1 minus 1.5 P2, cancel price. So the price in the second market will be more. So this is our conclusion, that the price in the second market will be more than the price in the first market. So we can also similarly do it when EP1 is less than EP2 also. So we will get another result, that it is greater than in the second market. Okay, so hope you like this video and hope you understood this topic. And if you have any queries regarding this video or regarding this concept, then you can WhatsApp us or call us at any time on this number. Let me write down the number here: 983767930076. This is our number. Or for further details, you can also visit our website www.sauravsirsclasses.com. Thank you, students.